Live from Studio 46, this is CBS 2 News at 6.
F train off the rails. New views of a massive cleanup underground hours after derailment that injured 19 riders in Queens.
The train just jerked so fast, and we saw smoke.
As survivors talk about their ordeal there, they are sharing video of their great escape from the dark tunnel through an emergency hatch and out onto the street. Good evening. I'm Dana Tyler. Our live team coverage begins with Kathryn Brown on the scene in Woodside. Kathryn?
Good evening, Dana. Take a look at that emergency hatch right now. It's right behind me. This is where all of those passengers were brought up, escorted by firefighters and rescue workers a little earlier this afternoon. We were standing right here when it happened. We saw them come up and blink as they got into the sunlight here. Spoke to a number of those passengers about their stories, their experiences underground, and certainly the sense of relief they all felt.
I don't know where I am.
Panic and confusion brought on by a frightening ride for passengers when this Manhattan-bound F train jumped the tracks. Cell phone video shot by strap hangers shows the scene as it unfolded underground.
I was going to work, and in 1 second the train was coming like really fast, and it stopped, and I feel like we're going to crash. I don't know with who.
It was a little smoky down there. There were a couple of people who were having some asthma attacks and a couple of people who were, having panic attacks. But the conductor, he kept everybody calm and he got everybody out.
Rescue workers filed into the dust-filled tunnel through an emergency chute and one by one led riders to safety. Firefighters pried the train doors open, guided passengers down a ladder across the tracks, then up another ladder to an emergency hatch.
It's literally like a scene out of a movie, and everyone was so scared. Everyone was like going crazy, like, oh my gosh, oh my gosh.
It's like I was about to die.
Taisha Jean-Philippe and Gabrielle Heslop walked away together, strangers before today, but now bound by a friendship formed in fear.
We were trying to help each other through the whole experience. When it happened, I was just praying in my head, like, Jesus, Jesus, please help me.
Of the 1,000 passengers on the train, 19 had to be treated for injuries. Some were placed on stretchers, others wheeled away to ambulances. Most, though, were able to walk away on their own and describe the evacuation as scary but safe. Firefighters credit quick-thinking first responders and the riders themselves for staying calm through a crisis.
Of course you give the passengers credit that they maintain calm. They're New Yorkers.
A local service up and running for now. The train is still underground and still off the rails. MTA workers planning to tow it away overnight, and then the investigation into how all this happened begins. We're live tonight in Woodside, Queens. I'm Kathryn Brown, CBS 2 News.
Thank you, Kathryn.